ようこそ。
Beyond the hull lay this place. It was a perfectly blank slate, harboring no color and open to any. It was a fitting location for the final battle.
新世界へ。今我々が全ての中心にある。
Thus the curtains rose on the final grand finale. The previous conflict was great enough to numb my consciousness, and before I realized it,
ようこそ。
I found myself in this place.
新世界へ。今我々が全ての中心にある。
As Reinhard and I faced each other, another man stood between us with a calm smile on his face. I never met him, but I could never mistake that voice and face. He was me. His physical appearance resembled mine so much it made my mind go amiss.
物水だぞ、カール。
And that was exactly how I became certain of his identity. He was Mercurius, Karl Kraft, the vice commander of the Obsidian Table. Alessandro di Cagliostro.
まだ終わっていない。横やりはいらん。
別にそんなつもりはないのですがね。
There was absolutely no formality in the way he nonchalantly brushed away Reinhard's daunting. His were the mannerisms of someone not inclined to do anything.
ただここの貴重さはあなたにもわかるはずだ。むやみやたらな重ね塗りなどできればしてほしくない。木は木のままに。真っ白い画布に描く絵は最初の一筆一色のみで良いでしょう。その方が美しかろうと私は思う。ここを基地の世界のごとく何色も混沌とさせてまた穴をうがつようでは忍びない。それはもはや流出ではなく落下だ。あなたはそうして彼とどこまでも穴の底へ落ち続けるのか。それが望みと君にも問う。ここを雑食で汚したいかね。
A single glance was enough for me to comprehend this place and its nature. Marie used to linger here, but the place was deserted when she had emanated with me. Visually, it remained the same, but if I were to borrow his words, it did resemble a picture frame. At its core, it was a completely blank slate. In other words,
ここで流出は使うなと。誰のものを主とするかが決まるまではね。言ったようにこのまま続けたところでまた穴が開くだけだ。キリがないし、そして何よりここを汚すのは忍びない。故にご両人よろしいか。
in response,
K もそうするのだな、カール。
Mercurius's eyes momentarily lit up, his lips forming a faint smile.
へえ、いつもそうしていた。私は何もしない。
His grin resembled that of a child whose mischievous deeds had been revealed. Of course, the decision of whose emanation would lord over the land would not be made through words alone. There was no change on that front. The battle would only become more plain and we would settle it in a more simplistic manner, so I was actually thankful for this.
それでいかがか。
いいだろう。
Reinhard nodded.
ああ、文句はない。
So did I. There was no change in the fact that I'd have to defeat him, and... No, that didn't matter. I wasn't stupid, so I could easily see the best outcome to this. What happened afterwards didn't matter right now. I couldn't approve of Reinhard's emanation, so I had to focus only on eliminating him. I would give my all for that cause alone.
K はいいのか。
無論。だがあなたの手にかかるのは嫌だな。
His smile was a mixture of resentment, amity, and pity. Reinhard's expression shifted to one colored by complex emotions, the kind I had not expected to see from a man so characterized by pride and haughtiness. I too had become aware of Karl Kraft's, Mercurius's, true nature. After reaching the emanation stage, I began to perceive his being as equal to mine. I can now easily understand why Marie saw this man in a special light. He was none other than...
では行こうか。ここでは手狭だ。
After taking a step back, Reinhard swung his holy lance in a wide arc. That act alone was enough to split the sea apart. It extended right down the horizon, reminiscent of the miracle Moses performed. So that was where we'd settle it. Fine by me.
カール。
Reinhard turned away from us and began walking by his lonesome, addressing the man he had called a friend.
大義だ。K の友情、嬉しく思う。私は全ての望みを叶えられた。未知も全力も、そして神殺しも。K もここでなら憂いなくいけるだろう。好きにするがいい。ただ
He added a certain regret.
私がもっと早くに気づいていたら K と直接矛を交えていただろう。その気を逸したのは残念といえば残念だ。
Dies Irae would be the day in the final judgment, and Mephistopheles of the beguiling light was a being who wished to challenge the gods above. Such was his greatest desire. Failing to realize that it had always been right under his nose made the beast curse his own blindness. In response, Mercurius...
そこはお許しを。私は友人と争うことなどしたくない。あなたは最高でありましたよ、ハイドリヒカッタ。さらば私の二人目。
ああ。
With their backs towards each other, the two separated in silence. I had some things to settle as well.
マリ。
After materializing Marie and seeing the complicated expression she made, I placed my hand on her head, smiling. I tried to make it as natural as it could be.
すぐに勝って戻ってくるから待っててくれよな。それから
I looked over Marie's shoulder, making sure not to meet her gaze, and addressed the other man, intent on confirming a certain something with him.
先輩はどうなった？
The swastika had burst. It was the birth canal meant to unleash Gladsheim, and I stopped the external os from spreading. When Reinhardt's legion grew too large, it tore the womb apart, destroying the parent body in the process. That was all my fault, and unless I confirmed Himuro's safety, I'd enter the final battle with hesitation still gnawing at my heart. That was something I had to avoid, no matter what.
消滅したのはイザーク。イザーク？君は知らぬだろうが、そういうものがいたのだよ。いささか哀れではあったがね。まあ、それはよい。君の友人なら存命だよ。意識があるかどうかは不明だが、穴の周囲にたゆたっているだろう。何もしなければ何にもならん。
His habitually implicative speech was the same as always, which meant that something could happen.
何もしなければだな。何もさせなければね。
Marie weighed in.
私も行く。一緒に行くよ。
いや。
That was not an option. I couldn't let her see what would happen from this point on.
ここにいろ。
でも、
She must have realized it by now. After all, Marie was no idiot. But I wanted her to become one just this once. There was no business even considering who the biggest fool would be here.
行かせてあげたまえ、マルグリット。待てと言うなら待てばいい。それとも私と二人でいるのは嫌かね。
そういうわけじゃ。
Marie stood between us and didn't know who to look at. 2 versus 1. It wasn't particularly pleasant to have him agree with me, nor was I ready to leave Marie in his care. But there was no other way. Stifling the sudden welling of emotions within me, I addressed the ominously grinning man.
お前の一人目だろ。始末つけてもらえ。ああ、そうしてもらおう。だが一つ断りを入れておくが、例えばマキナやクリストフ、彼らは特殊な質を発現させたことで秘宝のルールにあまり縛られない。常時形成状態であったりとかそういうことだが、私もそれと同じだ。 常時暴走させているから一蓮托生ではない。獣殿もわきまえている。そこは念頭に入れておきたまえ。そうかよ。
So he was seeing right through me. Whatever.
じゃあ行ってくるよ。
Ignoring Maria's attempts at speaking up, I took off in pursuit of Reinhard. Turning back was not an option. This place would soon be the source of the new world. Only one of us would be left, while the others were fated for elimination. Even I knew who was the best suited for the role.
さようなら、マリー。
Whispering a silent farewell, I headed straight towards the decisive battle. She awoke from a dream that felt both long and short. Still in a daze, the girl glanced at her surroundings. She couldn't understand why she was in this place.
教室。
Her memory might have been a haze, but she felt certain that she never came here on her own. Someone must have carried her here, but she had no idea who it was. The girl must have been unconscious for a long time. Just trying to get up made her whole body scream in agony as her joints creaked. She felt almost like a bedridden patient opening her eyes for the first time in a long while, or perhaps a deceased person coming back to life. While dealing with that unpleasant sensation, the girl tried to search her memories, starting with the freshest one. It came back to her, a memory that felt both dreamlike and real.
レアさん。
Kasumi looked outside, only to witness something that made her eyes open wide.
何あれ。
The sky had a hole in it. There was no better way to describe it. She didn't know its size, but could easily tell that it was large enough to cover the whole city. Kasumi felt like she had to confirm it. What she did next was logical, and indeed not the least bit strange. However, beyond those reasonable thoughts, a certain otherworldly feeling had reared its head as well. The sensation of being sucked into that very hole.
屋上。
What served as the hole's center, what was the extent of its spread, and what happened to the city below it, she needed to know. She'd have to take to higher ground in order to confirm all that, but that was only one of the reasons why she headed for the rooftop.
レアさん。
Once again, the name left her lips. The rooftop was the place they had talked at, the place where they promised to meet. All of that was probably a dream, but she felt as if she could meet them all if she went there. Even if she found the rooftop empty, it wouldn't matter. Kasumi would stand up and shout as loud as she could. She called out to them, begging them to come back, fully confident that her voice was loud enough for her friends to hear. She would be the light to guide them in the darkness. She wasn't aware that it had been 24 whole hours since a deadly silence enveloped the entire city. One by one, lights flickered back on. Souls devoured by the Devil's Castle began to gradually return, released from its hold.
私はここにいるから。
Kasumi shouted from the rooftop as she looked up at the sky far above the shattered tower, right into the center of the hole, where something began to unfold. And
まさか勝負を投げた。
I faced Reinhard for the last time, ready to settle it once and for all.
なぜ彼女を置いてきた？私を単独で倒せるとでも？
倒すさ。
I assumed a stance, not even thinking of giving up. However,
ただ邪魔者は全員消えるべきだと思っただけだ。
ほう。
まずお前はありえない。
I had to prevent him from becoming the Emanator, the creator of the new world. I had to defeat him, even at the cost of my own life.
決死か？
不満か。
I poured my soul into the guillotine on my right arm. Without Marie by my side, that was all I could do. And it was for the best.
むしろ今までが不公平だ。これが最後なら男同士1対1だろう。
4 people in total possessed souls that had reached the stage of emanation. Me, Marie, Reinhard, and Mercurius. However, the fight was only between me and him. My consideration for fair play was only facade. In truth, I simply wanted to keep Marie away from blood and battle. I'd make sure that she was the last one standing, the girl to paint the world anew. As such, I didn't want her to be tainted by the color of blood and war. I wanted her to paint a world where everyone could find peace. It felt only natural for me to think that way. I didn't find anything strange about it.
おかしい奴らはおかしい奴ら同士退場しようって言ってるんだよ。そもそも俺は柄じゃない。
Being the creator of the new world was a role too heavy for a dumb little brat. I didn't have the capacity, and my role was far too great of a nuisance.
自分と自分の好きな奴ら以外みんな止まってしまえ。
A hope for the present to become eternal.
そんな世界でどうすんだよ。正直ここに落ちてきてよかった。
If we continued that battle and I defeated Reinhard, my rule would have emanated onto the world, and it would have been far worse than foreknowledge or whatever.
異なる他者への排撃。
Unavoidable conflict.
俺もそっち側の人間なんだ。要するにお前と一緒で凡人なんだよ。
I wasn't fit to love all the people in the world. My world would likely reject most of them. All I'd gone through recently stood as clear proof of that. Wilhelm Rusalka, Sister Lisa, Father Trifa, Speen, Smiel, Schreiber, Machina, Karl Kraft, Reinhard Heydrich. I couldn't tolerate any of them. We clashed, disagreed, and even killed one another. Like I was about to do right now.
お前らを許容することは今でもできない。だからほら、わかるだろ。俺は器じゃないんだよ。
My words were brimming with resolve.
お前と一緒でな。
Neither of us could be God. Upon hearing me out,
はいわかった。
Reinhard readied himself, pointing the holy lance in my direction. I could feel his entire army, each and every soul gather within it.
文字通り差し違える覚悟だと。いいだろう。ならば全てを燃やし真実の健康一滴を放つがいい。強さには2種ある。他者のためのもの、己のためのもの。そこに優劣はなく差が出るとすれば信仰だ。己こそが絶対と自負するか。
He earnestly believed himself to be supreme.
他者こそが絶対と祈るか。
While I believe Marie to be the girl fit to be the one with all creation,
女神の騎士を気取るならその覚悟を貫くがいい。蔑みはせぬし敬意も払おう。ただし失望だけはさせるなよ。
お前があげる断末魔なら。
I took a deep breath and a moment later lit my soul ablaze.
約束するけどな。
I cared little about having my soul scorched to cinders in the process, and instead pled for Marie, my goddess, to grant me victory.
信じてる。
I felt certain of it. The world she painted would be a true paradise. I believed that with all my heart. Unlike my emanation, warped by mediocrity, hers would give birth to the true Shambhala. Thus, I chose to die here. Upon erasing Reinhard's Gladsheim, I would become a paving stone for Marie's world. I harbored no doubts, felt no hesitation, if I had to name but one regret. It was that my actions here would likely leave Marie disillusioned with me. That alone cast a faint shadow upon my heart.
ま
It wasn't something that could be settled through words.
あかすみにも言ったことだけど
That was the way.
そういうもんなんだよ。
Roaring the words, I dashed towards my enemy.
来い。
The holy lance, dense with spiritual power, emitted its greatest might yet. Even in a state of non-emanation, the energies giving birth to Reinhardt's destructive prowess hadn't shrunk one bit. The same could be said of me. I focused my life force and burned it as fuel for this single attack. Everything had to end with it. Discarding any and all thoughts of defense, I unleashed a strike that would be my last. The holy lance of gold, commanding overwhelming destructive force, soared through the air. Its speed rivaled Schreiber's. It possessed Eleanor's accuracy and struck with all-ending lethality reminiscent of Machina. Its tip went straight for my heart, while my blade went for his neck. Both our weapons cut into flesh at the very same moment. We couldn't evade, nor did we wish to. The long-lasting Grand Guignol's final chapter, Dies Irae, would reach its conclusion within a heartbeat. She stood on the shore, and did nothing besides that, as if nothing had changed.
あなたに恋をした。
By her side stood a certain magician's shadow-clad silhouette.
あなたにひざまずかせていただきたい、花よ。
Words he had uttered upon their very first meeting, words Marie didn't know how to return. Nothing had changed. Everything was as it had always been. His words remained far beyond her comprehension, rendering Marie unable to figure out how to best respond. However, that was only true when her knowledge was limited. Now that she had come to understand the world, know the people within it, and expand her horizons, Marie could easily discern his intentions. His words contained a hidden meaning. There was only one reason why Karl Kraft, Cagliostro, would repeat what he had said in the past. He simply wanted to see a reaction different to the one from before. It was essentially meaninless, yet his focus on form rather than substance was enough for her to see his message. Mercurius wanted her to repaint his world of foreknowledge. Therefore,
私にやれとあなたは言うのね。
Marie voiced that straightforward question.
ああ、そうだよ。その通りだ。
The shade smiled. Even though his expression was no different from what it had always been, Marie felt as though it was her first time seeing him like that.
それが一番よかろうと思う。もしこの場に観客がいれば満場一致なのではないかな。
They were in a perfectly blank singularity. The most fitting candidate to use this place as the source of their emanation was clear and evident.
もともと君がいた場所だろう。ゆえに馴染みやすいのは言うに及ばず。他二人の渇望は客観的に見て問題が多すぎる。修羅道の具現と停止の具現。そんなものが流れ出した日には皆が困ろう。終わらない殺戮の世界か、時間の流れがない世界か、どちらも死人の楽園だ。
Though his words rang with a tone of hollow jest, he wasn't particularly wrong about their worlds pleasing no one. The third party would likely settle for neither.
途中で消したりはできないの？
できぬね。事実それは無理だった。一度流れ出せば覆い尽くすまで広がって永続し、新しい誰かが塗り替えてくれるまでは決して消えん。今は得意点に落ちるという事象のおかげで流れが強制的に止まっただけだ。筆が穴に落ちたから画布の上では絵の具が放置されている。原則絵が完成するまで筆は止まらず、完成すれば己でやり直せないのだよ。どうしようもない。
Which brought them to the necessity of what he had proposed, and the reason why he had yearned for this moment. He never put it into words. There was no need to.
でも私とレンは一緒だよ。
さて、本当にそうだろうか。
Marie strongly opposed the implications of that phrase.
一緒だもん。
They both wished for the same thing, shared the same dreams, and ran towards the same goal. As someone who fervently believed that to be true, she couldn't ignore the shade's remark. As she continued, her voice became more powerful.
私でもレンでも流れ出てくるものは変わらないよ。だって一緒にいたんだから。一緒に笑って泣いて戦って
Struggled.
愛して。
Marie believed they had become one and that there was a connection between them. Based on that, she could assert that they had the same desire. A mere supposition it may have been, but Marie did not wish to hear it denied. Not even by Cagliostro.
大事なのこの気持ちが。私たちを合わせたのに今さら引き離そうとするのはどうして？
An emanation would overwrite any other emanation. Therefore, when the color of the new world would be decided, no other hue could exist. If Ren and Marie were different colors, they would have to part ways.
彼は察していたようだが、
レンは時々頭悪いの。かっこつけるのが好きだから、物分かりがいいような顔をすぐしたがるの。したふりするの。本当は全然平気なんかじゃないくせに。
Even if he's sad enough to cry, scared enough to run away, or bearing through great pain, he'd always force himself to endure it while pretending he was fine.
バカなの。
And that was the part of him she loved.
文句言ってやりたいから。しばらくずっとこのことでいじめたいから。
She didn't want to be away from him again.
私そんなの信じないよ。
Mercurious's gaze betrayed no hint of negativity as he witnessed Marie's grief, but that didn't mean he had given up. Maintaining his gentle tone, he gave the girl a question even more cold-hearted than the one that came before.
では君の言う通りだとしよう。だがその場合どうするのだね。二人だけを残し全てが止まった世界で永遠にか。別に非難はしないが、そうなっても構わんと。
それは。
She knew she had no excuse. Ren would never allow such a conclusion. Initially hesitant and at a loss for what to say next, Marie finally, though with some reluctance, raised her head. If the worlds each candidate would emanate had their own set of problems,
今のままじゃダメなの？
was it possible to prolong the olden world of foreknowledge? Was there a problem with that? In response to Marie's desperate plea, the man
ダメだね。
shook his head, uttering but a single word.
それだけは認められん。私の友が許さんし、彼への裏切りになる。ありえんよ。そもそも誰かの流出によってここを溢れさせなければ穴の外には出られない。今のあちら側に我々と魂でつながっているものなど皆無だろう。引っ張り上げてくれる者がいないのだから自力で出るしか法はなく。
And the only power that would allow them to leave was an emanation.
故に私は資格なしだ。このまま英語をここにいるか誰かに排除してもらうか、それを君に求めたいのだがいけないのかな。
Finding no answer to his question and being utterly without any idea what to do next, Marie fell silent. Regardless of whether or not her and Ren's emanations differed, things wouldn't work out. Returning to the world of foreknowledge or allowing Reinhard's world to expand were equally out of the question.
じゃあ
She thought it might be best for her to stay here with Ren for all eternity, never bothering anyone. That was probably Marie's only option. She had some regrets. It would mean breaking her promise. Her dream of attending school with everyone else would vanish like mist, but
嫌だ。
she didn't want to be separated from Ren. Marie wished to be by his side for all time. This was the only thing she could do. Her hand reached out. Slowly, gently, and with notable trembling, it closed in on the creator of the world of foreknowledge. Marie was once told something, a phrase she locked within her heart, never letting go. To share a touch meant to hurt one another. Murderous intent. She wished to end a life. Marie was about to touch the man before her with the intention to kill him.
いい子だね。
His smile gleamed with supreme joy that might as well have been pride. The man was exceedingly satisfied with all the events that had led up to this conclusion.
ここでなら私の入滅が他を巻き込むこともない。さあマルグリット、私に未知の死を教えてくれ。
Regardless of Marie's intentions, touching him would begin an emanation. He had not forgotten his oath from that distant day. A vow made as he witnessed her final moments below the sharp gaze of the guillotine.
いずれ必ず
To grant her freedom.
あなたを解き放ってみせると誓う。
As one deeming her worthy of becoming the goddess cradling the new world, he would not spare a moment for hesitation.
なぜなら君にとって真実の渇望はね。
Moments before she touched him, Mercurius, assured of his victory, uttered something in a joyous manner.
抱きしめたいだよ。
Unaware that those words were enough to make it all crumble. She considered what she could do, and thought about what course of action she should take. Rhea recalled Izak as he disappeared right before her eyes. She probably had to save him, to talk with him and find out if it was possible to fulfill his desire through other means. However, she was unable to do anything but watch as he dispersed, visibly overwhelmed by crushing despair. His powerlessness pained her heart to no end. She felt hopeless, knowing she could never become the heroine. Rhea had an incurable tendency to give up and not get involved. Had she not been the person she was now, her actions here might have played out differently as well. A sickening surge of regret filled her heart to the brim. It was a feeling she wanted no more of. Rhea carefully considered her options.
まず第一に目を開けよう。
So she could understand everything they reflected.
耳を澄まして
So she could hear the throbbing.
声に出したい。
So she could say what she had to.
そして助けたいよ。
Rhea wished to do all that was in her power. Indeed, her eyes were always closed. Her ears always covered. Her manner of speech was straightforward to prevent her from saying too much, while her sense of smell was rendered unable to pick up the vile stench of suspicion. Then, to preserve that state, she stopped thinking more than was necessary. There were too many things she didn't want to feel. Too many truths she didn't want to know. Rhea was content with being closed in a small circle. She didn't care for the things outside it, for she could barely perceive them. However,
もうそんなのは嫌。
it was time to see, listen, and think.
見つけたよ。声よ。
Loud and clear.
死んじゃやだ。藤井君。
She begged her voice to reach him. The spear of destiny and the blade of decapitation soared through the air. The two grand spiritual powers mingled and birthed conflict tremendous enough to make the very space around us tremble and spark. But the balance between their powers would be short-lived. Both Irae and Irae broke through the pressure of our opponent's soul and bit into her vital points. The result...
やはり足りなかった。
My blade dug into Reinhard's neck, broke his skin and cut into his flesh, but failed to reach bone.
何か迷いでもあったか。わずかだが届かんぞ。
I, on the other hand,
私の
had the holy lance piercing my chest, its surging spiritual power torturing my body. My vision turned dim, my consciousness on the verge of being consumed by darkness. Reinhard's thrust was lethal beyond any description.
興ざめとは言わん。
Even while wet with his own gushing blood, Reinhard smiled, perfectly satisfied with the situation.
私の思いが勝ったのだ。K の信仰に勝ったのだ。これはその結果に過ぎん。ああ、今こそ言おう。怒りの火来たれり。私が全てを。
No, that was the one thing I had to prevent, no matter what. Allowing it to happen was not an option. I promised to defeat him, even at the cost of my life, and yet...
K の女神もまず第一に食ってやろう。
A roaring laughter echoed throughout the area, thick with destructive confidence in his realm's all-consuming spread. Why? What did I lack? I wasn't hesitant in the least. This was the only thing I could do. There was no other way. Emanations washed away other emanations. The only way for me and Marie to coexist was to stay here for all eternity. I could never tolerate that. After all, Marie had always been alone. I wanted her to see the world and its people. She would attend school and take part in the party we'd all agreed on. I wished to get her there, and to accomplish that I had to become a paving stone for her realm. There was no other method, no other path I could take. I had to defeat him here and now, even if it cost me my life.
さらば安らかに眠る私の恩敵盟友の潔いケイラのビビしさ英語を胸に留め置くと約束しよう
His torrent of cataclysmic spiritual power surged forth again, aching to kill me and devour all creation, Marie included.
させない
I couldn't stomach such an ending. Wringing out the final droplets of my power, I mustered the will to keep on fighting, preparing to defeat him while destroying myself through the explosive surge of spiritual power housed within my blade.
だから
あんたはそんなことばっかり。
Right before I went through with my intention,
死んじゃ嫌だよ、藤井君。
a voice echoed in my mind.
手伝うから、手伝って。
Though faint, it felt entirely too real. Did I have a typo there? The blood gushing out of his neck became something else. Upon realizing what it was, Reinhardt's eyes opened wide.
バカな
A spray of brilliance like that of shining stars, amounting to several thousand at first, then growing to tens of thousands or more. They were all human souls. The very lives he once devoured and ravaged. I couldn't believe my eyes. Reinhard Heydrich's leadership and domination, the power to command his countless slaves of strife, was without equal. No one could forcefully tear away a soul that once had been consumed by the Devil's Castle. No, that was wrong. There was a single exception.
そうね金と
The womb and birth canal meant to deliver Glansheim. It was effectively a pipe linking two different worlds. Thus it could emit as well as absorb. It was the opposite of delivery, an unbirth. Rhea was doing exactly what Isaac did in Berlin, but with the worlds reversed. She used the hole in the singularity to send a part of him back to Shambhala. Obviously, it was the part containing the souls of the 800,000 Suahara inhabitants, all of which were devoured on the eve of the castle's descent. The blade went even deeper into his neck. The sudden loss of such a vast number of souls would inevitably have a tremendous effect. Shambhala's population was exactly the same as the amount of Waffen SS, making up Reinhardt's core. The sacrifices meant to feed every single one of them had disappeared. An army without supplies would only collapse and crumble. Even the Holy Lance, forced into his enemy's chest, lost a significant part of its lethality. The guillotine dug ever deeper into his neck, and Reinhardt had no means of stopping it. The swastika wouldn't disappear as long as Rei Himura was alive. It had been weakened to the point of uselessness, but that didn't matter to an Ananurbe meant to wield other Ananurbe.
そうか
So that was how the girl chose to act. The boy had the will to defeat the beast. She used it to urge him to summon this result.
だが死ぬぞ
Rei had forced the damaged birth canal to work by borrowing another's power. There was no way he could bear such exertion. The swastika would finally burst and the user would be reduced to nothing. Just like Izan. Only Reinhard could hear the girl's voice, both strong and bashful.
それは私の勝利です。
She wanted to meet the others again and win by their side, and for that purpose she searched for what she could do. Rhea didn't divert her eyes from the truth. She looked, thought, and acted.
綾瀬さんが声が大きいから
Everyone was awake by now, and they all knew where to go.
私たちは迷わない。もう一度。
Thus she couldn't let Fuji, the guest of honor, die. He deserved a good scolding, too.
さようならハイドリヒト
The girl knew what she was going to tell Reinhard and had utmost confidence in her words. The person she could have ended up as, had circumstances been different. The uncelebrated bastard child.
あなたの犯人はイザークを消したことです。私を助けようとしてくれた藤井君の気持ち、それにイザークが勝つことをあなたは信じてあげなかった。
If Isaac had received at least one word of encouragement from the one he believed to be his father, Ray would surely have disappeared, and this outcome would be impossible.
たとえ何百万人引き連れても
No matter how great the number of souls he commanded,
たった一人でしかなかった。あなたの負けです。
the blade of decapitation finally cut through the bone. Reinhard Hadrick savored the coldness running through his neck with all his being. And finally came to know his own death and defeat. Her hand suddenly stopped. While it confused the man, the girl thought it was only obvious.
私
Indeed, there was nothing strange about it. Maureen now knew her craving, and became aware of its meaning. It was the natural course of action. Everyone would likely do the same. The man before her was the only one who couldn't understand such subtleties.
ねえカリオストロ
As a form of gratitude for all he had given her, she would teach him something. Marie looked up at the puzzled man, smiling in an impish manner, and spoke a certain word she had learned not so long ago.
あのね
Doing such things with a person other than one's beloved.
不倫なんだよいけないんだからね
That was why she couldn't touch him. There was someone else she wanted to embrace. Right after she said that, the far-off end of the split sea began to roar loudly. She looked in its direction and saw the sea returning to normal. Was it over? Was he okay? Did he have any other severe injuries? Marie couldn't contain herself. She wanted to embrace him as soon as possible. While her shout still echoed, she turned around and ran straight towards the boundless ocean. Watching Marie's back as she left, Mercurius found himself thoroughly absent-minded. The scene before him was far too ridiculous to even be processed. His plot was meticulously designed, forged of all his blood and sweat. His plans had yet to fail him in the past, and yet no matter how much he eased up his grip, no one would ever escape the palm of his hand. Consequently, what had just unfolded before him was an impossibility. Had he had known what men called pride, the shock would have left his shattered into countless pieces. But that was exactly why. Something alien escaped his lips. Of course he knew full well what it was, and had done it on numerous occasions in the past. However, it was an absolute first. It had never happened before. It was his first time doing it, so it came out blatantly shoddy. He wished to somehow express his emotions, yet what poured forth from his lips sounded akin to astonishment. Indeed, it might have just been that. He couldn't tell, for he had never experienced it either. Mercurius no longer cared. He only wished to laugh, and hoped to begin grieving. His being was the olden world, worn out and weary. Thus the sound leaving his mouth was akin to a dying man's final cry. With a roaring laughter that shook the heavens, Karl Kraft came to know jealousy. It was the very first time he mocked himself in earnest. He watched as the miracle, no, the gem that made it happen, was still greatening the distance between them. while he melted into the foaming curtain of the unknown, robbed of his corporeal form. The momentum from swinging my right arm made me fall to my knees as I became painfully aware that I used up all my energy. I defeated Reinhard. Despite my consciousness being half gone, I clearly recalled a certain event. I never knew saying names could be so this straining. Victory was mine, and I had them to thank for it. Her voice reached me as well. She was still waiting for us on the rooftop. But I...
何を嘆くケイラは勝利した胸を張りたまえよ敗北のしがいがない
I looked up to see Reinhard, smiling as he always did. The vast number of souls composing his being had grown light and were fading away.
な他者を信じるとはそれほど大事なことなのかねそれを持たぬことが私の敗因でありそれに支えられたのが K の勝因であるのならぜひ証明してもらいたいどうやらカールも敗れたようだが誓いたまえ勝者の義務だ我らの敗北が真に絶対のものであったとケイラそれをなされなければ私はまた戻ってくる負けていないことになるのだからな
Reinhard's corporeal form wavered as he gradually faded away. He had left me with the promise of his return should I fail to prove the thoroughness of my victory. His words like a curse etched onto my soul.
後悔はない後悔などさせてくれるな私を倒したその力こそ真に最強でなければならない私は取るに足らんものに敗れたわけではないそう信じさせてもらいたい
あ
I nodded.
あ信じてろお前とはもう二度と会いたくない
ではその誓いにこそ
He gave his blessings.
ジークハイ
With those words as his last, Reinhard scattered into the light. So I had to make him believe. Placing my hand on my chest, I stood up. I thought I was about to lose and die. The lance pierced my chest and almost reduced my very soul to ash. I could not have survived without their aid, and as such, words couldn't express my gratitude. I didn't want to die after all. But the cost had been far too... Marie. She was running over to me. I could hear her voice, but didn't see her anywhere, so not knowing what to do.
マリマリー
I gave in to my urges and dashed across the twilit sea. Speeding through the sand, the girl ran to see and embrace the boy. She had found the right answer and knew what she had to do. Ren had taught her the joy of touch. He enveloped the girl and loved her for what she was. Marie wished to fill him with that very joy. She would use the very treasures he granted her to embrace all that he was. The girl harbored no worry and was certain that she could always be together with him. They would never be separated again. However,
私を信じて
Marie wanted Ren to have faith in her. She hoped he would believe in her dependence on him, and her wish to be with him. She was glad to have him by her side, and couldn't even begin to express her gratitude for having met him. Marie wanted to be by his side as well. She thought of how to express those feelings, how to make him understand. The girl could state without a doubt that she loved him with all her heart. However, she was also scared. After all, I knew I had to disappear. Marie was supposed to be the last one among us. I didn't want her to hesitate, hoping she wouldn't be considerate of me. Didn't she wish to attend school, to meet more people than ever before? If so, I had no place here. My craving had no place here. I didn't want to force her to feel an unsightly love that treasured nothing but one's eternal presence. I wanted her to become happy. So I pled for Marie to let me be a stupid show-off this one last time.
俺は
I was a coward who couldn't bear the idea of being hated by her. She was scared. Marie dreaded to find out what he would think about her choice. Emanating would make the girl spread too far to see anything. She wondered if Ren would still love her. He might even become unable to feel her by his side. And she didn't even want to consider the possibility of him forgetting her and becoming ignorant of her presence. That thought filled her with more dread than anything. I was afraid. I couldn't bear to consider the possibility that this choice might make her cry. However, it was something that had to be done. I wished to make her happy. She wanted to apologize. Uttering a silent word of apology, I hoped she would allow this one act of selfishness. The promise I had made to everyone wasn't something I could give up on. Kasumi was still calling out to us, and it didn't seem like she'd shut up anytime soon. I tried to think what she'd do if we ended up not showing up. I knew I was about to disappear, but I would be really glad if Marie gave me a chance to fulfill that promise. I hoped she'd be okay with me stopping time at the moment I melted into her ocean. That would be my very final, also sprach Zarathustra. She was stronger than me. Marie clearly had what it took to envelop the new world. I would always be by her side. I had no doubts that melting into the girl I loved was the greatest ending of all. So I implored her to emanate her earnest prayer. The girl wished to see her friends. Their victory belonged to all of them. Kasumi's voice reached her ears as well. Thus she would take herself and Ren into the sunlight he had always yearned for. Marie would embrace him there, and envelop everything he was. She wished he would forgive her silence. The girl truly loved him and believed this moment to be eternal. This would be her final sin, as l'enfant de la punition. She would always be by his side. The girl had no doubts that embracing the man she loved was the greatest ending of all. Thus she pled for him, to let her fulfill his desire.
帰ろう
To the place of our promise.
時よ
Oh time, if only for this moment. As that wish went through my mind, I felt Marie's world began to expand, its warmth cradling my whole being like the midday sun. Its rays lovingly caressed my cheek. The wind swept far and wide, carrying a scent most gentle in its embrace. I was lying down, which made me assume I had been asleep until now. The material under me felt both cold and stiff. My head was placed on something soft, tender, and warm. I first assumed it to be a pillow, but upon realizing that the sensation was somewhat familiar, I opened my eyes to confirm it. I felt as though this had happened before. Pretty sure the last time was when... Digging through my memories, the truth had finally dawned upon me. As I opened my eyes, I beheld...
起きた
Marie. Just as I had expected, she was right there in front of me. Dazzling sunlight flooded my vision, its rays appearing like golden dust as they beamed through Marie's locks. I was right. It really did suit her.
どうしたの
いや
The rays of the noon sun fit her far better than the crimson of twilight. Having that little consideration of mine proven right made me feel a tiny bit happy.
何？変なレン。なんで笑うの？
そりゃ笑うだろ
I was overcome with relief. Our fight, victory, and the choice we had made. Everything that happened was reality. Her presence here proved that without a shadow of a doubt.
う。帰って来られたんだよな。
Her blooming smile nearly dazzled me.
かっこよかったよ、レン。
マリーもすごかっただろ。感謝してる。
And with that gratitude in mind,
ご褒美とか欲しっていうより俺が欲しいんだけど。
something physical and simple enough to be done right here and now.
でも、その…
いいよな。
それは、
Why was she getting flustered at this point? Well, I mean, it was cute in its own right, so I ended up placing my hand on her face, brought her lips closer to mine, and…
ちょっと待って、ダメだって。
またない。
I took a slightly aggressive approach, and just as our lips were about to meet… Huh?
おま、何吹いてんだよ。静かに。シ
Wait, what the hell?
行くよ、行きますよ。ほら、ガツッといっちゃいますよ。見ものですよ。
Was it just me, or were we surrounded by a bunch of idiots whispering some stupid shit?
がっつきすぎ。聖獣みたい。
There was that voice without a hint of charm in it.
寝起きは反応しちゃうって本当なんだね。
Then there was her, muttering something in her usual tone.
マリー？
だって
Having discerned what I meant to say just from my gaze, Marie grew all teary-eyed.
レンが何も言わないから当然気づいてるって思ってたし、そもそもそういう約束だったじゃない。
The promise, right. Of course I hadn't forgotten. Remembering it, I felt happy that this happened. It was a joyous celebration, so maybe being used for a little joke wasn't that.
思うかこら
I jumped to my feet in an instant. The mood lightened in mere seconds. These damn idiots were actually cheering.
イエーイ。
Himuro, that should be said with emotion.
イエーイ。
No need to say it if you're embarrassed, damn it.
なあおい、すげえ聞きたくないんだが。
I might have messed up more than I thought.
全部見てた。
もち。
ラン息合いすぎだから、そこ。全部見られてたよ。
Okay, I got it. They watched the whole thing.
ご褒美とか欲しくない？っていうより、俺が欲しいんだけど。
がっつきすぎ。聖獣みたい。
なんでそこで私のモノマネなのよ。かっこよかったよ、レン。
Holy fuck, did I wish they would shut up. They pissed me off like hell.
俺がかっこよかったのはマジだろうが。
自画自賛来ましたよ、この人。でも本当にかっこよかったよ。おまけに夫婦で組んでるし。
羨ましいんだろうが。お前出番なかったもんな。
チーン。うん、確かにね。ちょっとレアさん。
よしよしよし。まあ落ち着けコロポックル。
誰がコロポックルか。
そういう趣旨で行くんなら技能賞、関東賞、主勲賞とか決めようぜ。
わ、すごいスルーしたよ。
ああ、あれに対処する時のコツはスルーだ。
だからしょうがないじゃない。本当のことなんだし。
Well, anyway.
これが打ち上げってことでいいんだよな。
おうよ。
ガッと飲むべし。
一人だけ保護者同伴のやつがいたけどね。
Uh-oh.
な
Guardians?
なんだよお前、もしかして親でも連れてきてたのか？
Essentially.
いや違う、別に親じゃないっていうか、もう帰ったわよ。
返しちゃったんでしょ、恥ずかしがっちゃって。
うるさいわね。っていうかあなた面識もないのに慣れ慣れし。
うわ、寒いわそのノリ。ここはもう都合よく10年来の連れみたいにしとけよ。
レンが起きるちょっと前までその人たちいたんだよ。お菓子もらっちゃった。いい人。
え、マジで？どんな人？
金髪の超美人。
物ごっついイケメン。
羨ましいね。
まあ
Hanjo nudged Sakura with her elbow, making the latter flush bright red. I was disappointed I get to see them, but if fate willed it, we'd meet again sooner or later.
で、話飛びまくってたけど。
三賞受賞？
そうだ、それやるんならやろうぜ。
なんもねえよ。栄光だ栄光。
誰が決めるの？
俺マジ独断と偏見。
うわ
なんなのこの人。
That was just the way he was. As some became disinterested and others stayed excited, Shiro began his biased award ceremony. Hanjo was the one doing the narration.
はい、じゃあまず技能賞。これはテクニカルなセンスが光った人に贈られます。戦い、そう、それは一発千金を引く刹那の駆け引き。修羅の巷を軽やかに疾走する氷の躍動、猛禽の眼光。
長い。あと14歳みたいな単語が多すぎて聞く気。
Harsh. And in our case, her denial of that kind of language felt wrong in more ways than one. Hanjo dropped her shoulders in a downhearted manner and chose to keep it short. And so...
というわけで技能賞。該当者は
俺アンドエリー。
Ta-da!
いきなり？
なんだよ、文句あんのかよ。
いやまあ
文句はないね。
てめえら、俺がどんだけクールに立ち回ったか知らねえんだろ。絶対ファン増えてんぞ。かけてもいい。
あんたはすぐそういうこと言うから。
わかった、それはそれでいいから続きいけよ。
After I heaved a light sigh, Hanjo cleared her throat and continued.
はい、じゃあ次は関東賞ね。要するに頑張った人。さあそれは
It was best if we didn't interrupt her.
桜井圭。
おう、
なるほど。うん、まあそうみたい。
Unlike with the last award, everyone seemed to fully agree with this one.
そのありがとう。
She was actually getting embarrassed.
みんな依存はない？
ないな。
ない。認める。
It was for fighting spirit, after all.
ボッコボッコのボッコボッコのボッコボッコにボコられても諦めない。
口ではいつもバカにされ、喧嘩しちゃ負けて。
っていうか一回でも勝ったっけ？
Sakura's temple began to twitch menacingly.
じゃあ次は主勲賞。すっごい金星あげた人ね。さあそれは
氷室レア。
すごいね。
Well, I had a hunch it would go to her.
当然。
Whoa, the hubris. She was actually puffing her chest out as if there could have been no other result.
あざーす先輩。
あんたがいなけりゃ全滅エンド直行でした。
あざーす。あとす。
らっしゃっせー。
What did he just say?
ありがとうございます。
Sakura was the only one who handled it normally.
ひざまずけ。
Okay, enough of that.
藤井くん、感謝してる？
そりゃはい。
From the bottom of my heart,
先輩がいてくれてよかったですよ。
I couldn't have been more honest about that.
そう言ってくれると嬉しいよ。
Himuro made a thin smile. And so the award ceremony ended.
ねえ、私は
残念賞だろ。
いや、もうそういうのやめようよ。
I somehow began to understand the situation.
冗談だよ、かすみ。お前は優秀賞だ。
本当に？
ああ、だってお前のおかげじゃねえかよ、この場があるのは。
Indeed, she was the one who made this event possible. It's thanks to her that we found our way here.
かつみちゃんの声うるさかったからね。私飛び起きちゃったし。
私も同じ。あんまり叫んでるからやっぱり来ちゃった。
ありがとう、綾瀬さん。
Confused, Kasumi gave a nod. And with that, our promise was fulfilled.
優秀賞にはプレゼントがあるんだよね。
Hanjo smiled, pointing to the edge of the rooftop.
あそこのドアくぐったらプレゼント置いてあるから。
取りに行ったらいいよ。
ほら行け。
お尻叩かないでよ。
きっと気に入ると思うわ。
わかったよ。じゃあ取ってくるから。
And so Kasumi walked off to the door Hanjo was pointing at.
変なドッキリだったら怒るよ。
That was the last thing she said before leaving. And once she passed through the door, she never came back. Seeing her off filled my heart with relief. I'm sure everyone else felt the same way. I had no doubts that it was best for her. After all, she was the only exception among us. She'd probably get mad at me for excluding her again, but I hope she understood how much I truly appreciated her. The others here would no doubt agree.
で、最優秀賞のお二人さん。
Shiro looked at me and Marie with his usual grin on his face.
二人にはプレゼントっていうかさ。
Hanjo went out of her way to wear her school uniform, and it didn't suit her at all.
言っておくことがあるの。
Himuro's demeanor was the same as always,
どっちもすごいバカ。
and Sakurai never missed an opportunity to piss me off.
お前ら
They were all ready. I knew that much. There was no way I couldn't.
心配すんな。お前らは大丈夫だよ。
How could he say that? After all, I was about to.
自己完結しちゃってるし。まあ気持ちはわかるけどね。
どっちも相手を傷つけたくないって、相手のこと信じてないよね。
藤井君は自分が死ぬと思ってるし。
マリーちゃんはレンが悲しむと思ってる。
だからってお互い黙ってちゃなんも伝わらんすわ。
彼女が君を死なすわけないし。
あなたの彼氏はそんなに了見の狭い男？
Marie and I could do nothing but stay silent as they all expressed their disillusionment.
お前ら何よ。
私はだって
うるせえ。
だーこ。
バカップル。
恋愛方向音痴。
What were they getting at?
ちゃんと話し合え。
They went and made it blatant.
待てよ
I reflexively extended my hand, but it couldn't reach any of them.
待てよお前ら言いっぱなしで終わりかよ。
やだ、ちょっと待ってみんな。
I couldn't even tell if they were far or if we were just being distanced from them. White light began to gradually envelop the entire span of my vision. But before it turned blank, I saw them.
あばよ。喧嘩はお前の勝ちでいいわ。
いい経験したから後悔してないし。
私初めて生まれてよかったって思ったよ。
本当にありがとう。あなたに会えてよかった。
Their voices grew more distant as the seconds passed. I couldn't even see their outlines anymore.
バカ
These goddamn dumbasses. How could they mess with us like that?
言いたいことばっかり言いやがって。
With them leaving like they did, this memory would haunt me for the rest of my life. Did they have any idea how burdening this was?
くそ。
I just couldn't bear having them walk out on us like that. Was that their way of getting me to understand? Well, it worked. They were completely right, just as they had said.
マリー。
There were things I had to tell her.
許してくれないと思ったの。
I gradually opened my eyes to find myself exchanging an embrace with her, just like in the previous moment. What happened on the rooftop lasted for less than a second. As she emanated, Marie made our dream come true. The reality was completely different. Shiro and Ellie were gone, Himuro passed away, while Sakurai returned to those that were dear to her. We put our lives on the line and fought with all we had, but in the end, only Kasumi was left. And now we were about to lose what meant the most to us, each other. That thought scared me to no end.
俺もマリーに嫌われると思ってたんだ。
They were right. We'd been acting for each other's sake without believing in one another. The possibility of being hated left us both afraid of speaking up and expressing ourselves.
俺は死ぬしかないって思ってたんだ。
What a narcissistic type of heroism.
流出するな。俺よりマリーの方が絶対にいい。それに学校行きたがってたのはマリーがここから出られるならそれが一番いいって思った。そのために俺はきっと消えちまうけど。
I actually thought that was for the best.
黙ってた。ごめん。
私もだよ。
Marie placed her arms around me, her voice growing teary.
私の中から流れる心は、レンが教えてくれた気持ち。レンが好きなみんなを包んで、守りたいって思う気持ち。だから、レンはいなくなったりしない。私があなたを包むから、自分は死ぬしかないとか思わないで。
Upon reaching the emanation stage, Marie said that she would embrace everyone, even my stupid craving for a standstill. I decided to do something really stupid without even realizing that.
ほんとバカだな、俺は。
Who knew what would happen if Shiro and the gang hadn't urged me to talk to her? The very fact that I automatically excluded the possibility of us living together made me feel like the scum of the earth.
私だってバカだよ。私が流れちゃうと、きっと広がりすぎて見えなくなっちゃう。いるのに、抱きしめてるのに、レンはそれを感じてくれなくなっちゃうかもしれない。私なんかもういないって思っちゃうかもしれない。そう考えたら怖かったの。怖くなったらきっとレンは許してくれない。私のことが嫌いになる。でもね、やらなきゃいけなかったの。レンをみんなのところに返したいから。やらないといけなくて。だけど嫌われるの怖くて黙ってたの。ごめん。
In the end, we were both thinking similar things, making similarly stupid assumptions. But now that we cleared it up, no problems remained. Marie's world would soon overflow and emanate. No matter what shape it might take, I believed it would cradle everything, like the gentle rays of the sun. No, I was certain of it.
俺マリーが好きだ。
私も大好き。
And on her lips danced the most beautiful smile I'd seen from her.
私がいなくなることなんて絶対にないと信じて、いつも あなたのそばにいるから。
Words were no longer needed. We kissed each other with endless passion, even with her corporeal form gone. I believed to always be within Marie's embrace. I begged for this moment to last long enough for me to feel her warmth for just a while longer, so I could make it eternal and remember it till the end of time. Hold, O time, for you are beautiful beyond measure. She was the only thing dominating my mind. I thanked her with all the heart I could muster. I would live on as I did until now, and savor the eternal embrace of her light. And there you have one of the two new endings of the game, Marie's ending.
夜空見上げ数えた星屑13の光綺麗だねと無邪気に笑った君愛しく
つまり私だけが彼女の愛から外されたということになる。移動する得意点、消し去られるでもなく包まれるでもなく、私は誰とも関われぬまま永劫をさまよい続けるだろう。だがまあしかし不満はない。君と同じくこの世界を見守っていくとするよ。蚊帳の外ではあるがね。そうかよ。
I opened my eyes.
せっかくフランス組んだりまで来たっていうのに。
And sighed with a mixture of disinterest and vexation.
だいたい誰とも関われないって言うんならなんで俺のところに来られるんだよ。例外は例外同士。君も本来得意点だ。ならばこれくらいの接触はできるだろう。心配はいらない。二度とせん。ただふとね、君は知りたがっているのではないかと思っただけだ。意味のないことかもしれんが、それは君が今やっていることも同じだろう。彼女の墓など参ってどうする。別に墓参りしてるわけじゃないさ。
After all, she wasn't even dead. I could clearly feel Marie's embrace.
単に見たかっただけだよ。マリーが生まれた国を。
San Malo, its shores. I wished to see everything with my own eyes. There was nothing more to it.
で、 何を教えてくれるんだ。そもそもの疑問、君は思ったはずだ。なぜ自分だけが彼女に触れられる。マキナから聞いたはずだ。己がどういうものなのか。なお知りたくはないのかね。その魂がかつて何者であったのか、そこに全ての答えがある。
A number of flower petals danced in the wayward breeze. As I thought that Kasumi, who I had left in Japan, was probably complaining right about now, I
興味がない。
made it short and clear.
ほう、俺は俺だ。それでいいんだよ。
I wouldn't get much out of knowing it anyway.
何かお前が教えたがってそうだから聞いてやらない。
The man behind me choked up a bit.
いい答えだ。ならばもう用はないな。ああ、さっさとどっか行ってくれ。
He couldn't do anything at this point. Though impossible to be slain, he remained semi-permanently exiled from Marie's realm. This bastard would stay harmless as long as there were no new emanations. I had no idea how much time I had left, but I would protect Marie and her world for as long as I drew breath.
はあ、心配はいらん。私も彼女を塗り替えようとするものなど許さんよ。ではお別れだ。君らの愛を祝福し、先達から面白い事実を伝えよう。
As I considered what nonsense he'd spout this time, his actual words caught me off guard.
彼女はいずれ己の触覚を生み出せるようになる。私がそうであったように。それがどんな形でいつになるのかはわからんがね。
He basically said that.
また会える。また会えるかもしれないと信じることが重要だ。焼けたよ藤井蓮。さらば我が歌劇の英雄。さらば我が愛しの君よ。彼女に会える日がもし来たら、私がよろしく言っていたと伝えてくれ。
Somewhat prideful, Mercurius finally disappeared. I could see her again.
そうだな。
I'd believe the day would come. In all honesty, I had no idea how the current world worked. The eternal recurrence was washed away. So where would people's souls go now? What happened to Shiro and Himuro?
なあ、マリ。
Being French, she was probably unaware of it, but Japan had this concept known as the cycle of transmigration. It wasn't about repeating the same things over and over, but being reborn sometime into the future. If her world had a similar design, wouldn't it be possible for me to meet everyone else again? Our ages would probably be all over the place. The countries we'd be born in would likely be different too.
打ち上げの二次会やるならそれも面白そうだろ。
A moment later,
レン、
I could feel her.
いいね。それ。
Standing behind me. So she liked my idea.
じゃあかすみに長生きしとけって言わなきゃな。
We would surely meet again. As I stood there, cradled by sunlight, its warmth conveyed that my wish would not be in vain. Other story, Omnia Vincent Amor unlocked. So the Amor part means love, Omnia is all, I just don't know what Vincent means.